Well, haze and smoke have returned to West Michigan as the winds are favorable to bring down the smoke and haze from those Canadian wildfires that continue. 13 weather ball is red. We have even warmer weather ahead coming up on your Tuesday.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Across the area, we've seen that haze in the air all day. You can hardly see any blue in the sky. It's just very milky because of that wildfire haze. And Clean Air Action Day has been declared for all of Lower Michigan and the UP for tomorrow. So again, we have that issue. We've had a number of those. Right now we have USG quality air across the region with some unhealthy readings back across the lake, and from time to time here tomorrow that could also be the case here. You can see a lot of the haze. The darker the gray, the more smoke and haze there is in the air. For a moment here earlier this afternoon, I did smell a little smoke in the air, but that's going to stick around for only about another 24 to 36 hours. This is our forecast through tomorrow morning. Still very smoky and hazy, and then it starts to lift to the northeast overnight Tuesday night. By Wednesday afternoon, we'll have cleared the skies out, and we won't have to deal with that for about another 10 days or so. In terms of our active weather, there's been one thunderstorm up over northern Newaygo County. Otherwise, it's been a precipitation-free day here in West Michigan, and not a lot of activity coming our way until Wednesday. We'll talk about that as our forecast showing skies will be mostly clear. Now, there might be a couple of lingering showers coming in right around 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. over the northwest counties, but another dry day here tomorrow. No storms expected anywhere. But then Tuesday night, we're watching an area of showers and storms that may arrive here during the afternoon on Wednesday, and that could pose a problem because of the time of day it's coming on through. So we have a slight risk, 1 out of 5 for Muskegon, Holland, and Grand Rapids, and a 2 out of 5 from Kalamazoo and Battle Creek to the south. Of course, this is a couple of days out. We'll keep an eye on it for you. The main thing is not only the heat, but the humidity. Dew points will climb to 70 plus, and that is in the very uncomfortable range Wednesday through Saturday, and then we get some relief late in the weekend and next week. Long range outlook says our temperatures will cool off from pretty close to average, maybe a little bit cooler during that 5-day period from July 30th through August 3rd. And we have an equal chance of seeing more or less rainfall. I think the best chance will be off to our west during that time. Forecast out on Lake Michigan tonight, waves will be virtually flat. Skies will be mainly clear this evening. Up around Pentwater and Manistee, there might be a couple of late night showers. As far as our forecast, still smoke in the air, overnight lows in the low and mid 60s. To the north of our viewing area, around 60 in Baldwin, Reed City, Big Rapids, 62 Fremont and Greenville. Here, greater Grand Rapids area southward, still a very smoky night. Temperatures in the low and mid 60s. 13 on your side forecast. 88 tomorrow, 90 on Wednesday. We've highlighted that with that yellow slight risk category. 94, that'll be the peak of the heat wave on Thursday as the storms move out in the morning. Hot and humid, and very humid then on Friday. We'll cool off to 84, if we can call 84 cooler on Saturday, but then, yeah, some better weather Sunday through at least the first 5 days of next week. A little more comfortable as we get into the Coast Guard Festival here.
It looks like a very nice hot summer week, George. Let's be optimistic about it.
A little sticky, though, a little sticky.
Yeah, just stay hydrated and stay cool.
That's right. Thank you.
Haze and actually smoke moved into West Michigan overnight. That's going to stick around for the next couple of days. So if you have allergies or the little bit of sensitivity to that, you're going to spend the next couple of days indoors. 13 weather ball is also red. Gradually hotter weather ahead.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Around the region, it's been not a bad day. Some hazy sunshine, though, but nonetheless, it is sunny. Sunny is the owner of Callie. And Callie, just take it easy as you head on out this evening. Going to give you the green paw despite all that haze and smoke in the air. Just limit your outdoor activity. Just don't overdo it, just like the humans. 8.5 out of a 10-point scale to create green energy from the sun here tomorrow, exactly the same as today. Winds are still going to be fairly light over the next day or two. They'll pick up a little bit during the day on Wednesday. Because of the not so great air, we've had an air quality alert, Clean Air Action Day, if you will, for all of Lower Michigan and much of the area back to our west. Right now, we're in the USG category, and it may get up as high as unhealthy during the day tomorrow, but right now it is just USG. So again, if you're sensitive to the smoke and haze, you might want to spend some time indoors. Dark gray, that indicates the real smoky air that has come overhead, and that's going to be around for the next 24 hours before it finally lifts off to the northeast on Tuesday night, and then that's the last of that for at least a little while. Right now, we've got a pop-up thunderstorm that's moving out of Newaygo County into Mecosta and Mount Calm counties right now, but a very quiet weather pattern. These are very typical of air mass thunderstorms throughout the midsummer months. We're going to watch another area of some showers that may develop out over Lake Michigan later on this evening, just work their way into the northwest counties for a little while before they dissipate. Very typical, but no rain expected here during the day on Tuesday as the air mass dries out, but that changes later on Wednesday. Tuesday night will be dry, but here comes some showers and storms moving through during the day on Wednesday, the timing of which may put us in a slight risk for some severe weather. That is at least according to the Storm Prediction Center, and that would be for Wednesday. After that, we're going to cool off from August 1st through the 7th. Temperatures will actually be a little bit cooler than our average highs of 82. That still means upper 70s to around 80 or so. All the heat gets pushed back to the south and out to the west. And more rain along the eastern seaboard, and out here in the central and northern Rockies, we have an equal chance of seeing more or less during that 7-day period. Out on Lake Michigan today, water temperatures up another notch, getting to 70 plus just about everywhere. The only spot that didn't was up at Orchard Beach at 69 degrees. A forecast for tonight, smoke in the air, and then late tonight, after about 11 o'clock through about 4 a.m., there's a chance of a shower moving into Ludington and Hart. Further south, just mostly clear with that haze and smoke, mid-60s from Muskegon, Holland southward. Around US 10, mostly those smoky, hazy skies, low 60s Fremont and Greenville. From the greater Grand Rapids area southward, overnight lows in the low and mid-60s with that haze in the air. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted Wednesday with that slight risk of a severe thunderstorm from Kalamazoo south. It'll be more humid starting Wednesday and Thursday as we hit 94 degrees, and then dew points jump into the 70s Friday and Saturday. That's when it gets really uncomfortable. 90 on Friday with some showers and storms into Friday night. They'll end on Saturday morning, and then there's that cooler, more comfortable weather on Sunday and wrapping up the month of July, getting into August with readings right around 80 plus. Yeah, some hot and humid weather coming.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, George.
If you didn't already, you are certainly going to need the AC this week.
Or at least a cool body of water, George. It's going to be the 3 H's, hazy, hot, and humid.
Yeah, already got the hazy part of that. It's going to be humid starting later this week, and it is definitely going to get hot. 13 weather ball tonight is red. Hot and more humid weather ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Highs today climbed up into the low and even mid-80s. 80 along the lakeshore, 84 here in Grand Rapids, made 86 for the hot spot down in Kalamazoo. Yesterday's forecast 84 degrees, and that is a bullseye. We had a rare miss yesterday. We only had 2 of those in the last 31 days. Upper level winds always drive the weather patterns down here at the surface. We've been relatively on the cooler side compared to other parts of the country. You've been hearing about this heat dome that is off to our west. That is going to gradually ooze in our direction over the next several days. We'll first get some of that humidity and then some of that heat. The real heat dome is going to be out here from about Nebraska on up into Illinois and Indiana. We're going to be on the very northern fringe of that right on through Saturday. So our heat index values may get close to the mid and upper 90s. Don't think they'll see 100 like it is off to our south and west as that heat continues out there. For tomorrow, we have another clean air action day that has been declared for West Michigan because our air quality went down today because of the haze and smoke. And that'll be the case here tomorrow before that finally lifts to the northeast. This is the smoke intensity forecast. Notice the dark gray. Watch as we go overnight. That continues to be a problem. But by tomorrow night, that's all going to start to lift to the northeast. And by Wednesday, we'll finally be in the clear. And I think we'll get rid of most of our haze for the next 10 days or so. This is our forecast for showers and storms. Later on tonight, there might be a couple of showers that pop up over northern Lake Michigan. This is 11 o'clock this evening. Oceana County might see one. They may get down to the greater Grand Rapids area by daybreak. For the most part, on Tuesday, we're going to be dry as the sun will come on out. The temperature is definitely going to be heating up. On Wednesday, though, we'll start to see a better chance for showers and storms. This is Tuesday night and to Wednesday morning. A line of showers and storms racing on through before skies clear later on in the day. Because of the risk of severe weather on Wednesday, we're now in a marginal risk for Grand Rapids, 1 out of 5, and 2 out of 5 from Grand Rapids off, or Kalamazoo off to the south. As I mentioned, it's going to get very humid, dew points exceeding 70 starting Wednesday through Saturday. And when you combine that with the heat, our heat index values, or feels like forecast, will reach the mid-90s, peaking on Friday. So again, just get someplace cool and where you can hydrate. Out of Lake Michigan here during the day tomorrow, you can expect clear skies in the morning, lots of sunshine in the afternoon. Virtually flat waves, but remember to put on that sunscreen and sun protection. Like the lakeshore here during the day tomorrow, you can expect that clean air action day. A lot of smoke in the air under sunny skies, low and mid 80s north, mid 80s south, mid into upper 80s to the north with that haze and smoke in the air, and from Grand Rapids southward, upper 80s to maybe even near 90 around Battle Creek. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted Wednesday with that slight risk day to the south. Very humid then starting Friday and Saturday. The best bet for showers and storms, as we showed you, will be Wednesday, and again Friday night ending Saturday morning.